Hello everyone. Today onwards, I will be teaching you MERN stack. So I am Santosh Kumar, and let's go dive into what is MERN stack and how we will teach the MERN stack and what are the advantages and why we use MERN stack for the web applications. Let's go dive deep into it. So coming to MERN stack, in this video, I will tell you what is MERN stack and what are the front end and technologies which we will use for the front end. And also I will tell you what is backend and also technologies which we will use for the backend and also the database and what database we will use and why we are using that database only. And I will finally I will show you the architecture about pictorial view of the MERN stack application. Coming to what is MERN stack. So we already know that MERN stack is a technology which is used for building the web applications. So you understand that web applications are the any applications which you use for the web browser, like any websites. For example, a few web applications are, we have the Netflix or else Amazon Prime, or else coming to e-commerce Amazon we have, or Flipkart, or else we have Google Drive, Gmail. Everything are called web applications. The application which we run in the website are called as web applications, to be simple. So here what is MERN? MERN full form means it is MongoDB, Express, React.js and Node.js. That is called MERN. So it is called MERN stack. So it is a complete full stack course where you will learn the front end, back end along with the database and connecting all these structures to make a perfect full stack web application. That is called as MERN stack. And coming to what is front-end technologies and what is front-end, everything which you see in the web point of view, for example where the user or else user, let's take example as a Gmail now onwards for further presentations to explain it detailedly. So coming to Gmail, you will see inbox, outbox, or else mapped or flagged content. So all these things, promotions, these are called user experience. User interface and user experience means the user guy, means the candidate or else the person who is using that application are called as user. So here the experience of that web application will be like architecture where we have to keep everything is called as front end. So in the front end part, we will only design and implement the implementation of the interact with the backend. So to be simple, front end means the pictorial view, means the view which we see in the web application is called front end. And the data which is sorry, and the data which we are seeing like inbox data and the Gmail's list, or else in the Netflix we are seeing the movies list, all the things which are coming from the backend, and the data which we are viewing to the user in a better view so that the user can understand easily is called as use. There we will use the front end application. So to be simple, the front end application technologies we will use as the HTML and CSS and JavaScript, and in that JavaScript we will use the framework as React, Angular or Vue. But here in this course we will learn about React only, apart from Angular and Vue. Why, I will say in future classes about what is the importance of React compared to Angular and Vue. And these are the three basics. HTML and CSS and JavaScript are the basics which are the foundation to learn for the front end. And JavaScript is a programming language which is a foundation for to learn with both front end and back end as a Node.js. And coming to backend, as I said you before, backend is a server side where the data will be managing and it will be sending into front end. So, and in the front end we will get it in a pictorial view how we want to select and everything. So in the back end mostly we will write the data and business logics and what are the visible priorities, what we want to do and everything, like CRUD operations, like what we want to delete in the data, or else, oh, for example, like I said in Gmail, deleting the mails or else updating the mails or sending the mails, all these things, logics we will write in the backend itself. And the technologies which we will use in backend here are So many technologies are there. Java is there, Node.js is there, Python is there, Ruby is there. But here we will use a Node.js, which is in scope of JavaScript as a programming language used for the Node, and further we will use the Express.js, which is a Express.js, which is a framework of a Node.js, and further we will connect backend with the database, because till now we have done front end, which is HTML, CS, JavaScript and React, and backend with Node and Express, where we will write the business logics, but where we will save the data. So to save the data and to use the data to for further operations in the business or according to the users in the user point of view from the front end, we have to maintain one database that is called DB. So here in this course we will use the DB as a MongoDB. MongoDB is a NoSQL DB. Basically, DB has two types: SQL and NoSQL. SQL means structure query language, and NoSQL means not only structure query language. So, what is the difference? Structure query language means everything, the data will be stored in the DB in form of tables, but in NoSQL, the DB is stored in a JSON format. In further, I will tell you what is JSON and what are the why we use NoSQL MongoDB as a primary database. Apart from we have MySQL or as Oracle DB, all these things. And the most right now you can get a point view that MongoDB is why we will use is that one thing is the flexibility, and we will use for vast applications like million users like Hotstar or let's say Netflix, scalability, and third one is that optimization and economicability. Economic means it will be the cost of the DB will be very less compared to all the remaining DBs. So till now I hope you got an idea what is front end, back end and database. Now you will get an idea how we will connect these three things. So this is the architecture of the view complete MERN, where you will connect all the three: front end, back end and database in one view, one point of picture. So let's assume here React is in front end, which we are using in the MERN for future, and Node.js or Express.js where we are using is the server side, which is backend, and database is the MongoDB. So whenever front end any operation like deleting any mails or deleting any text or deleting any document or data, you will send a request which is in the form of API calls, and that API calls will take from to the Node.js, and there the business logic will be executed, and in that the DB will be deleting the data what we have, and once we deleted it or else it's not deleted, we'll get in the response, it will be showing to the user who is using the application. So this is a brief overview of architecture, what we are doing with front end, what we are doing with back end, and what we are doing in database, and clubly means in simultaneous and grouply what we are using by front end, back end and database usages. I hope this video you got it everything cleared of what is MERN stack and what is MERN, and what are front-end technologies, back-end technologies and database and architecture of the front end. Thank you.